I had a seizure and lost my driver's license. For me, that was a huge shift in the way I got around. Previously, I drove my private car everywhere I went. So to suddenly be pretty much stranded where I lived because of no access to fixed route transit was a big shift in how I got to interact with my community. The Transportation Accessibility Advisory Committee advises the Metropolitan Council staff, planners, and engineers on issues related to accessibility on both the fixed route system, which would be our transitways and Metro Transit, as well as our paratransit service, also known as Metro Mobility. Paratransit is public transportation for citizens and residents who cannot use a fixed route transit system because of a functional limitation or disability. Today, on our busiest days, over 8,000 residents access the services they need to increase their quality of life by using our paratransit service. TAAC is made up of 16 members, 7 of which are appointed by senior groups and agencies working to better the lives of Minnesotans with disabilities, and 8 community members representing the geographies of districts that are the Metropolitan Council community districts. Half of all members that serve on the Transportation Accessibility Advisory Committee need to have a disability and be certified to use public paratransit in our region. A lot of times, people with disabilities and the disability community get shut out of decision-making processes. Sometimes people think they know best what people with disabilities need and want, how they should live, the way they should move around, where they should go. And so giving people with disabilities their own platform, their own voice, their own respected community platform to interact with the professionals, to make their own decisions for them and also their entire community is something that the Metropolitan Council takes very seriously in their work with equity and ensuring that all people have access to our region. It is pretty revolutionary in the realm of work that we do. The Americans with Disabilities Act is 25 years old, and often planners and engineers, policymakers see the ADA as what they need to do. But the people in the disability community often see ADA as just the bare minimum. And so that's one reason why the planners and engineers come talk to our committee as they're working on their projects. So often the committee members can see simple accessibility enhancements that would greatly enhance accessibility to all community members, people with disabilities, people without disabilities, on their projects. We are an advisory committee. We don't make anyone listen to us. We simply offer advice when asked. Often, this advice is taken to heart, is taken very seriously, and significant changes to systems and facilities are made based on our advice and feedback. Everyone, staff, planners, Met Council members, want to create the best region that we can for all people. And so when we offer advice and feedback, they really work very hard and do an excellent job of getting that feedback implemented into their designs of their projects. Creating accessibility and removing barriers are hugely important for everyone. We are all temporarily able-bodied. I was never going to develop epilepsy, and yet I did. Creating uniformity and developing systems that are available and able for everyone to use is the goal and purpose of my committee and why I do what I do.